Coming up next, the Raptors taking on the Celtics. For the Raptors, a strong season. 4th place in the Eastern Conference. And gunning for that top 3. Celtics, Raptors. Coming up next. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. They've got Horford, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Poeltl. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. Well, today is one of those very special dates on the NBA calendar. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
Left side, Porzingis. And it's good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got the opening basket of the game for the Celtics. Now here's Flynn. Here's Barnes. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Brogdon. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Here's Barnes. The quick look, no good that time. Brogdon at the elbow. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Boston. Pass to Siakam. Takes it from 10. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here is Flynn following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Barnes, and he drops it in from the low post.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brogdon left side. Over Barnes. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brogdon's got 6.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Horford against Flynn. To the middle. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Can't get a much better look than that. Poeltl with an aggressive move.
Brogdon outside. Over Barnes. And again, it's Boston converted.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
That one good for 2.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Brogdon outside. To the right side. Banton's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Barnes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. He's checked in for Boston. Brissett comes in for Pritchard. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Jaylen Brown.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
And the first one drops. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing. Scotty Barnes is a guy you want on your team. Reason why? He works so hard every day.
Pass to Brissett. Over Barnes. A shot good from Brissett.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Raptors trail by 6. Outside Flynn. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now, Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Flynn misses. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. 6-point game. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Williams' shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Flynn. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
2 minutes left in the first.
Achua, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Brogdon scanning the floor. Shoots over Flynn. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brogdon's got 10.
Good shot from Brogdon. He's got great shot mechanics.
There's the drive. Flynn, Horford with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the inside. Here's Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Williams finds Brogdon. Shoots over Flynn. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. He's got 12.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Barnes outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston leading by 8. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Banton's shot is off.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
So it's Boston now, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Takes the 13-footer, and Anunoby sends it back. That one goes in. Here is Flynn. There's the triple. No good that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Raptors trail by 10. We've got Young. McDaniels is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Flynn in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that game.
Raptors shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Flynn with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Brissett. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brissett's got his second bucket. And it's the Raptors' ball. They trail by 14. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And that one drops. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
Here's Flynn. Following the basket by Robert Williams. It's good. Flynn's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Williams passes to Horford. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Assisted by
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Flynn against Horford. On the wing, Anunoby. Off target with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Boston with another.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, DA. A lot of things to consider. Thanks. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Young. And Porter subbed in for McDaniels.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A moment here to see the numbers for Williams. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now here's Flynn. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Flynn against Brogdon. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team
The
foul.
Raptors making a switch here. Coloco's checked in.
Raptors. Coloco.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Flynn against Brogdon from outside the arc. Flynn misses.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Pritchard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called on the play.
So it's the Celtics now. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the shot goes in. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
6 to shoot, and again, no good by Toronto. Celtics shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Celtics passing it around. Here's Pritchard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Toronto calls timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Celtics.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Here's Flynn. No good, unable to end this run.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night.
Jaylen Brown taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. And Brown drops them both. And here are the Raptors now. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
You don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night. You just have to send more guys to the glass.
Here's Barnes after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Outside Porter. The pass to Dick. Inside. Here's Siakam. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Brogdon outside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over Dick. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Tatum. 18 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Brown throws it down.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout.
The Celtics.
We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Malcolm Brogdon was the man in the first. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. On the court right now for the Celtics, Jason Tatum is out there with Brogdon, and it's Walsh in at the power forward. Here's Flynn, and there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. Out to the wing. Tries from 16. Walsh can't get it to go. The Raptors shooting just 29% this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now here's Barnes. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Shoots over Flynn. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Brogdon's got 20.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. And that's now 6 points for Scotty Barnes. Passes to Walsh. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Barnes. D right on him. To the paint and stolen by Tatum. Here's Hauser, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Siakam outside. Back to Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. Throws it from outside. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Brogdon, and stolen by Flynn. Tries again. Here's Siakam. And finally they hit one. He's got 6.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the Raptors with some changes. Young's checked in for Pearl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's McDaniels in for Scotty Barnes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Cornette gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Flynn. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Horford inside the line. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. 2-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league." I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Flynn kicks to Boucher. Dishes to McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And the basket by Hauser.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And so here's Toronto following the bucket by the Celtics. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot from the wing, and there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Williams. That's now 8 points for Al Horford. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Flynn. 6 points for him. Pass to Anunoby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
First team foul.
OG Anunoby able to create separation at all spots on the floor, but the defender bailed him out with that foul.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That's good from Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Outside Porter, the pass to Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Celtics. And it's Dick at the elbow. Pass to Achua. Over Williams. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got his first 2 points of the night.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Here's Williams. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this one. That free throw missing.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Brogdon outside. This one for 3. Oh, and he just
To the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead
76.
as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Dick is out there with Barnes. And it's Porter at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Though we don't think of Porter as an uber athlete, he shows great speed running the floor.
Williams gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Horford against Barnes. Down low, Achua. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Over in the corner, Williams. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Now, here's Achua. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Here's Barnes. Pass to Achua. Plenty of space. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Hauser. Sinks the 15-footer.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Brogdon against Barnes. Outside Williams. Over Siakam. Williams' shot is off.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Count it. Achua's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And stolen by Barnes. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Dick.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that one's good by Porter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Brogdon. At the top of the key, Williams. Over Siakam. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 19 points.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Now a timeout called by Boston. GA, is it me or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Jason Tatum.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Koloko. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Tatum. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Over to the left wing. Here's Walsh. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outside Flynn.
Regulation time.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The Celtics have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The pass to Porzingis. From the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Flynn kicks to McDaniels. Back to Flynn. Benton with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Williams.
Oh, his array of talent on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
The Raptors shooting around 40% from the floor here. Up top, Flynn. He gets that one.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Banton, guarded by Porter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Flynn. Defense is right there. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Tatum. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Walsh can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Raptors. Passes it to Flynn. Puts it up from 12. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end
This
of the
crowd
game.
was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Shocking.
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.